Hey guys, Rob here from D&D Toy Reviews, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Bandai 30-Minute Mission Espossito Beta. So let's jump into it with
accessories.
Alright, so for accessories we get 2 of these blasters, 1 for each hand, and they just slide, right into the hand, and they get in there pretty securely. And we get 2 of these plugs that will be used later for the flight mode. And you can see these ports and clips all over the figure. And those are for option packs that you can buy separately from the kit. And those give you different kinds of armor, flight gear, weapons, and they just plug in all over the kit. Now, unfortunately, I don't have any as of yet, but when I get some, I'll be sure to show how they work. And so that's it for accessories. Let's move on to
Articulation.
Okay, so for articulation, let's start at the head. We can look up just a little bit, but if we push the head back, we can get a bit more range of motion out of it. Look down pretty far. Turn side to side, wiggle waggle, bit of head bopping going on. The head is on a ball, and then there's a ball at the neck as well, so we get double ball joints for the head and neck. The shoulders, we have a butterfly joint, and they're on a ball joint as well. They'll rotate all the way around. And the shoulder armor can twist up out of the way. Arms go up way past 90 degrees. We get a bicep swivel, a single jointed elbow that gets us way past 90 degrees as well. So we get the range of a double jointed elbow on a single. The hands are on a ball joint, so you can twist them, move them around, angle them how you'd like. We get a waist swivel and just the teensiest bit of forward crunch. These skirt armors are on a hinge and a swivel, so you can rotate them up and turn them around out of the way if you want. And these bits would also just come right off. We'll see that in the flight mode. The hips are a swivel hinge, so we can swivel them forward about that far and backwards about that far, but they're also on a drop down hinge, so you can rotate it down and forward for some extra movement, and they'll go out to the side all the way. And in here, there's a ball joint that lets you get your thigh rotation and a little bit of extra range of motion. The knees are on a double hinge, and the feet have a hinge to give you your rocker and a ball joint in the foot itself, so you can get a little bit of extra rocker, a little bit of forward, a little bit of backward. And yes, the feet are supposed to be backwards like that. That's the design of the kit. So you get plenty of motion out of the kit, lots of range of motion, lots of articulation. And as I said, there's a flight mode, so let's move on to
transformation.
Alright, so the transformation first, we're going to start by rotating the torso up and pushing the head back just a touch. Then we're going to turn the arms so that they're level to the side. And then we're going to flip these purplish bits on the shoulders forward, like so. We come back around to the legs, fold them up and over, tucking the feet in to the space here between the torso and the waist. And then we take those hip skirts that we had earlier, and they're going to plug into these purple bits here, one on either side. And they plug in pretty securely, so nothing to worry about. And then we take those plugs we saw earlier, come around to these holes on the leg, and just plug them in 1 and 2. And then those blasters just plug right on using this port on the side of the gun there. And there we go. There's our flight mode. And it's not the best flight mode ever. It's kind of a weird looking one. especially with the head just sticking up out of the back there. Nothing locks into position, so you kind of just gotta put it where you think it seems about right and hope you don't knock it out of place. But there is an Espossito Alpha coming out that will also have a flight mode and looks to combine with the beta to make a bigger fighter, rocket, spaceship thingamabob. And because of those ports we saw all over the kit, we can take those guns and we can plug them in pretty much anywhere we like. So yeah, it's not a bad kit. These 30-minute mission kits they're not really Gundam kits because they're not under the Gundam brand, but they would probably mix well with certain lines of Gundam kits as support units or grunts or army builders sort of thing. They're meant to be just a quick, fun, easy build. You just snip the parts, sand down the nub, snap them together, and you're done. They take a little more than 30 minutes, but this thing took me maybe 1 hour total to put together. And, you know, with all these ports and the option parts, there's pretty much endless customization you can do with these things. So they're pretty fun. And I'm hoping to get some more in the future. So there we go. I hope you liked the review, and I'll see you next time.